Hello and welcome to the Linux portion of the workshop. And as previously mentioned, we are going to be looking at the same types of kind of attacks that we've been looking at previously, targeting files on the file system and cloud tokens specifically. And we're going to be using two data sources primarily, kind of one, but kind of two, and I'll explain in a second. We are going to be using LaurelAuditd with Florian Roth's LaurelAuditd config that is all linked in the course guide. And then we're going to be using Laurel. And the way these two log sources kind of interact with each other is you have LaurelAuditd, which is your kind of traditional Linux logging system where you have various events logged, like file access, process events, things like that. However, if you look at the format of this, it's delineated, but it's a little bit difficult to read. And some of these events are kind of broken down into multiple events that need to get stitched together somehow. And traditionally, this was done via a SIM of some kind or a log pipeline transform or what have you. However, there exists a tool called Laurel, which we are using on the system as well. And your workshop materials has instructions for how to install and set all this up. But if we look at Laurel logs, they are giving you the same information as LaurelAuditd would. However, this time the logs are formatted into JSON, which is much easier to ingest into a SIM product or a log analytics product of whatever kind. And various events are kind of stitched together here into one JSON blob. So when we continue on with our modules, this is the data source that we'll be using primarily is Laurel. And if you are used to working with LaurelAuditd events and you're thinking to yourself, why do these events look way different than I'm used to? That's why, is because we're using Laurel to transform them. So in the next section, we'll go ahead and use Trufflehog and some other scripts to find and locate and set the kind of Windows SACL equivalent on these files once we're ready to go. So I'll see everyone in the next section. Thank you very much.